Alright guys, so this is what we have. Lots and lots of palettes. I didn't even count yet, but we know there's a lot. I'm probably gonna sell these. Some of them are gonna go in a giveaway, some of them are gonna go to my family. Hey guys, I am so excited to do this video. This is honestly like my favorite video to make. I love Declutter series. I love watching it and I love making it. You guys can see how messy this is. And I honestly like I don't even know what I have in there. It's like crazy. It is crazy. I'll show you a little bit. Like it goes on and on. This is the mom drawer from IKEA. It's the 3-drawer one. And it works so well for, you know, storing your eyeshadow palettes because it can fit in larger palettes. But like, for example, this violet was the gigantic one, the Pro Ride or Die. It cannot fit. Like I can only lay it flat like that, which, you know what, is the reason why I am getting rid of it. It's a beautiful palette, you guys, but it's brand new and it's gigantic. I honestly, like, when I first started out playing with makeup and eyeshadows, I used to love these large ones where they have like all kinds of colors, but now I don't. We have the I Imagine 35 shadow palette, and this is by J-Cats, that's right. And this is another really big one, not as big as the violet was, but nonetheless it's pretty big to store. I think I only swatched a few colors just to see. It's not a bad palette, it's just like gigantic. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because I want this drawer to be nice and neat, and I want to go into it. And once I open it, I do want to see everything. I want to see what I have instead of like trying to kind of guess and, you know, reach back. Maybe it is the best to just take it all out. Yeah, let's do that. For sure, today I want to see if the palette makes me happy, or like just looking at it, does it elevate my mood, does it make me happy? If it doesn't, I'm just getting rid of it, because again, I have way too much makeup, and sometimes too much is just not a good thing, you know. Now this one, it's a beautiful one by Dominique Cosmetics, Celestial Storm. It is brand new. I haven't tried it yet, but unfortunately it's a bit too dark. Like when I'm looking at it, the seam of it is too dark for me, so I think I need to get rid of this one. And oh, that Latte palette I definitely want to keep. I love her eyeshadow palette. I mean, they're usually like, formula is amazing at buttery soft and long lasting, so this one is my favorite, I think. Then we have the Rustic Glam, which is another really nice one. I think I want to keep this one and that one, and then let's see, Latte 2. Now Latte 2 I might get rid of, to be honest with you. I think I used, or like, yeah, I used these 2, maybe 3 shades, and then I don't think I'm gonna reach for many of these shades, so I'm gonna get rid of those. So hey, we're off to a good start. 2 for 2. Then let's talk about my Lorac. I mean, I have a lot of them, and I absolutely love Lorac. Like, if you were to ask me which eyeshadow formula is my favorite, it would be Lorac. I fell in love with it, and every time I use it, I get like really nice looks, and you know, just like so easy to use them. They're so blendable and buttery, and they just stay on for so long too. And honestly, I don't even need to use the shadow base half of the time, which is pretty impressive. Okay, then, so this is my old one. This is Pro, the original one, the one that made me fall in love with Lorac. And we need to get rid of this thing because it's so old that it's, you know, not safe anymore. So this one's gonna go, but I do have a backup. because I could not live without my Lorac Pro. I think it's like my most used palette. So this is my new one, and it's gonna be, you know, palette down here. Then we have this is the third or the fourth one, I can't remember. I'm gonna just, you know, save you the intrigue and tell you that most of my Lorac palettes I'm gonna keep. All the pros I'm definitely keeping. So then we have, this is the third or the fourth one. I can't remember which one went first. Beautiful, beautiful palettes. This is the second one for sure. Like the original one, the first one is definitely my favorite, but the rest of them are very, very good too. This is the Diamond palette. It's like limited edition, I think. Yeah, it's a keeper. Now the Pro Mega Pro. I think I want to keep them too. These are big, but they're not like super large. They can still stand up in my drawer here, and the drawer would still close. All right, NARS, we have the Inferno. NARS Inferno. I fell in love with this shade, even though I don't use sparkle or shimmer as much. But lately, I don't know, I've been a little more risky, and I like the way the shimmers look on my eyelid. It's a tough one. I don't know if I want to keep it or not. I think I'll get rid of it. I haven't been reaching for it much at all. It's been sitting there. So yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of it for now. I might regret it. I might reach for it again and take it out of the box. Now, if you are interested in any of these palettes, you can definitely let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram. I'll link down my Instagram account below, so it's just BudgetFriendly one. And let me know which ones you want, and I'll tell you the price. Honestly, don't even know the price yet, but I know if you're gonna buy more, you know, if you're gonna buy bundles, then it's gonna be cheaper. I would rather like not list them on Mercari, because Mercari takes 20% to themselves, and I would have to list them for a little bit higher to make any money on it. Like, I'm just trying to get back a little bit of that money that I spent, you know, when I had that craze of just purchasing lots of makeup for just, I guess, therapeutic reasons, and, you know, being a shopaholic and stuff. So definitely don't do that anymore, or at least not as much. This is the Bobbi Brown Infrared palette. I don't think I used it. It survived so many declutters, and I don't know why I don't declutter. This one unfortunately fell out, got damaged during shipment. I think I need to get rid of it this time around. I don't think I'll be using it. It's been sitting for a while, and I haven't. Now, PYT Beauty No BS is definitely a keeper. I do like this palette a lot. And my Golden Gatsby by La Splash. I got rid of it once, then I really regretted it. I actually created the look with it. I'll link it down below. It turned out to be so beautiful. I wanted it back. I wanted that palette in my collection, so I repurchased it. Yeah. Now, this is a tough one. This is Pat McGrath Labs Mothership one. I bought this palette, honestly, again, it was an impulse purchase. That's how I used to do them before. And I'm a lot more like, I'm controlling myself a lot more. And now it takes me a lot longer to, you know, make a purchase. I'll let it sit in my cart for a little bit and then decide, you know, if it's still there and I still want it a few days later, then usually I'll get it. Unless it's like a super duper sale, then I honestly, you know, I can't wait. But yeah, so Pat McGrath is one of those where I just like saw it, I wanted it, I got it. Pretty sure this is the one that went out of stock again, sold out quickly, and it was like this craze about it that everybody wanted it. People on Mercari and Poshmark were selling it for crazy price. Now, once it got back in stock, I was like, I want it, and like I totally want it. So I got it, but I haven't touched it yet. I feel like these iridescent shades that kind of change colors, they intimidate me. Same thing with these darker ones, like right here. Yeah, the black one I like, but you know, I can't just keep it for that. The blue one's beautiful, but I know I'm not gonna use it, and it's a shame that this beautiful palette will be sitting there, you know, wasting away. So I definitely, yeah, I need to get rid of it because it's been here for so long, unused. I honestly even forgot that I had it. That's why I need to downsize my collection by a lot. Then we have the Beauty Gems. It's like that very affordable makeup company that you can find, I think TJ Maxx. Like, I haven't tried it yet, but I don't know if I want it. It smells weird. It smells like chemically, which is kind of, you know, always makes me a little scared and skeptical to put on my lids. So I think I'll get rid of it. Okay, we have the Shanna B Miami. I love this palette. It's so pretty. I use it a few times and I love it. So it's a keeper. Then we have another Violet Was palette, but this is the Olive You Forever. It's a bit tough because I really like to use this black as an eyeliner. Unfortunately, it does have a lot of kickback, and also it does not have that typical light matte shade that I'm usually looking for in my palettes. So I think I'll get rid of this one as well. It's not a bad palette, it's like pretty good. It's just not working for me right now. The Pixie by Patra. Hello, LA. Yeah, I think I tried it once or twice, and I can't remember if I liked it or not. But I definitely want to give it another try. Laura Geller Iconic New York collection. Very pretty. It's nice, like kind of cool toned palette. So I'm gonna keep that one. The Makeup Forever. This is the Palette 9 Artist Shadow. It's all matte. And it's another one where I really wanted it, and then once I got it, I like never used it. I don't have any of the Makeup Forever palettes at all, so I want to keep it just to give it a try and see if I like the formula. It is getting old though, so hopefully it's still okay for me to use. Then we have the Essence from Santa. It's like the holiday edition palette. I love it. It's very nice. All right, the Warrior by Juvia's. I used it once or twice. You know what? Let me give it a try. I can't remember whether I liked it or not, but I heard the Juvia's, they make wonderful palette. So I know I'll get rid of the other one, so I'll keep that one. Okay, the Milk Honey by Beauty Bakery. Oh, this is I guess the highlighter one, and I haven't been reaching for my highlighters as much at all, and I do have a lot of them. Laura Mercier Eye Art Artistic Palette. Love it. It is so good. And I think this is another of the the cooler tone palettes that I have in here, and it's just absolutely amazing. I used it a lot. Milani, the Gilded Noir. Unfortunately, I dropped it and the mirror is broken, but the palette itself is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I do need to keep it. Okay, then we have the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. I think it's the only one that I have left from them. Their palettes are amazing. Like, I did use a lot of it. It used to be like one of my favorites as well, and it's a keeper. It is a keeper for sure. I have some of the Viseart or Viseart. This is that 12 pan neutral matte palette. It's basically all matte, which I used to love. I am gonna keep this one. Okay. Then we have the Smith and Colt. Oh yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but I really do want to. The Sombra Shift. It's the one that I heard that everybody loves, and I can't believe, because I totally forgot that I have it. It was probably sitting somewhere in the back. The Ready to Wear Jouet. I have the warm and the cool. Now I think I'll get rid of one and keep the other. Jouet is definitely one of my favorite formulas for eyeshadows, and overall I really like their makeup too. I can't tell you which one I want to keep though. Oh, this one was not used. That one was. So I'll keep that one and get rid of the unused one. Here's another Jouet, and it's the Rose Gold Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. This one I love. I absolutely love. You guys can see how much I used. Some of them have pretty decent dents, and yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. The Tarte in the Bloom, the Tartelette in the Bloom. It's all neutrals palette, and I really do like it. I'll keep it. Oh, this is the Lorac Gold Unzipped. I I'm gonna get rid of it because I haven't touched it. It's like brand new. So we either are gonna include it in a giveaway or, you know, just sell it. The Urban Decay. I don't have many of the Urban Decay shadows left as well. This is a really good one. It's the Chris and Leanne collaboration. I want to keep it. It was like limited edition, which is unfortunate because it's so nice. Then we have the Pulp Fiction. It is so old. It's like one of those really good palettes that you just can't get rid of or don't want to. Even though you like, I'm not using it anymore because it's, you know, it really is old. But it was so good and it brings back so many good memories. I know, I should not be doing that. I should not be keeping a palette for it. But sometimes, you know, makeup does have that sentimental value where when you look at it, you just have all these good memories. So I think I want to keep that one. And I have another one like that. It's the Nude Tude by The Balm. I don't know if you can get it anymore. I don't think you can. This is amazing. This is the palette that was like my first high-end one. I got it from Nordstrom Racks, I remember, for like 50% off. I was like in college, like, you know, broke student. I finally had my hands on a higher end, you know, makeup, and I was like, oh my god, it is so good. I loved it. I was like impressed with how well it performed and how beautiful it looked. I want to keep it. I really want to keep it. It was like my college days palette. Okay, I have a few of those Winky Lux Kitten palettes. This is the Mermaid Kitten. Like, I definitely didn't use it. I can't even recall if I swatched it or not. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. We have the Teddy Boy Butter London. I really do like it. Oh, it's another cooler toned palette that I have. Huh. I do have many of them then. The After Hours by Bad Habit. Now, Bad Habit makes really good quality shadows. And I actually have a like a video where I'm comparing Bad Habit to Natasha Denona because they actually have a dupe for Lila palette. And it is amazing. Like, you guys, I'm going to link that video down below. And you can tell for yourself how good, like, you know, both sides look and how well it performed. I cannot find Bad Habit palettes anywhere. If you guys know where to get them, please let me know. But unfortunately, they are getting really old. So I do want to keep this palette, and I can't believe I didn't use it yet. I really wanted it and liked it. It's the dupe for one of the Huda Beauty ones. The Winky Lux Kitten, it's the original one. Interesting. All the shimmers like bubbled up. This is just gonna go in the trash. Plus with the bubble, you know, I'm not sure why I did that, but yeah, I don't want to risk it. I do have another kitten palette, and this is the Cashmere. It's pretty nice. Another cool tone, huh? I do have plenty of them, huh? Another thing that I'm usually looking at my palette is for them to have at least one really dark color where I can use it for my eyeliner, because it like I've been lately using eyeshadows as eyeliner as well, and it usually works out pretty well. For some reason it stays on better than your pencil liner. But I'm not sure, like, honestly, I don't know what to do here because other than this one lighter shade, I don't have like any other lighter shades here, which I do like to have at least one light shimmer. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Wiseart or Viseart Libertine. I do have the Golden Hour as well. Libertine is a bit on the darker side. I honestly don't think I'll be using it. I do like the Golden Hour, so Golden Hour I'll keep. Libertine I'm getting rid of. Cargo, True, Naked, this is Roses. It's pretty old, to be honest with you. I think I need to repurchase some of the drugstore palettes because this is definitely like super old. So I need to just toss it in the trash. Now my Wet n Wild ones are also getting very old. I bought them like so long ago. Wet n Wild is impressive. Like, they are so good and so affordable at the same time that it's almost like, you know, you always get shocked. How do they do this? How are they able to make it such good quality? Again, because they're getting so old, I need to get rid of them, and I'm just going to repurchase them. I don't even think you can get them in this format anymore, so I need to see what's out there. I haven't been shopping for makeup for a while, so we definitely need to resume that. Okay, what do we have later? I have another like drugstore, the Maybelline, the matte bar. I'm not gonna say, like, some of the drugstore palettes are super expensive. Like, wow, it is so actually really good and pigmented, so I'm gonna keep it. This is not as old, and I remember really liking it, so I'm gonna keep that. We have the Stila. Oh my god, the Stila. That's another one that brings back memories. The Eyes Are the Window shadow palette, and this is the Spirit. It's not too old. It has that kitten shade that, you know, everybody was crazy about. So I'm gonna keep it, but I will get rid of the other Stila palette. It's the body one. Unfortunately, like, broke in transit, I think. So yeah, this is the one. Actually, it's really pretty too, man. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, this is the Vizard. It's the Art Golden Hour palette that I talked about. Unfortunately, one of the shades fell out. It just has a lot of the ones that I really am looking for in a palette, so we're keeping it. Plus, it's good quality too. Ciate London, the Velvet palette. Oop. It is actually like really pretty to look at, but once I start using it, you can see that the shadows they kind of change. They're a bit different color underneath. So I don't know, I think I'll get rid of this one. Hey, another one, the Essential Jet Set. Oh, I really like it. Yep, we're keeping that one. The Smashbox. Oh my god, I don't have many of the Smashbox anymore. The Hood Witch. Barely used as well, but very nice. Yeah, I'll keep it and give it another try, just so I have, you know, at least one from the Smashbox. The Essence Spice Up Your Life. It was so cheap. I think it was like $5 for, you know, 2 sides of the palette. I don't think I even tried it. I'll give it a try. All right, Tarte Clay Play. I didn't buy it that long ago, and I haven't tried it yet. So, but I totally forgot that I have it. So we are gonna put it somewhere where I can see it a little bit better, and we're keeping it. All right, Tarte Man Eater. Oh my god, I love it. It's such a good palette, you guys. Such a good one. We're keeping it. We have the Bad Habit Crystal Palace. My highlighter drawer is overfilled, so we're getting rid of it. I don't want to keep the highlighters because I stopped using them for a while. I rarely use highlighters anymore. The Too Faced Glitter Bombs. This palette only gets used during the New Year's Eve generally, but it's actually really pretty. I love it. I love those like glitter / shimmer ones. That's why it stays in the back. I know it's there when I need it. All right, Essence Witch Side. I think it's a dupe for one of the Huda Beauty ones. It really resembles that palette, and I cannot remember if I liked it. I think I liked it. Can't remember. Yeah, I think I liked it, so I'll keep it. There's another Essence one that I have somewhere in here. But you know what? Let's talk about my Natasha Denona palette. So it's the Tropical, and I have the Safari. Now, it's honestly an internal battle whether I want to keep it or not, because I was actually thinking about it before I made this video, because I haven't been reaching for them, and I like just used in like each one once, which is a shame because it's such an expensive palette. This is all mattes, and that's, you know, just has nice mixture of shimmers and mattes. That aquamarine is absolutely gorgeous, but it does not look good on me. It's very pigmented and soft and buttery, but for some reason, like, it just didn't look good. And then the same thing here, the look I created with it, I was not really happy with. So I think that's why I kind of left that bad taste and I stopped reaching for it. Also, this one does not have the lighter shade that I'm usually looking for like as a base color for all over the lid, as well as that like really dark one for the eyeliner. So I think I'll definitely get rid of that one. And then I guess I will get rid of this one as well. Hourglass. And oh, this isn't that all the highlighters again and the blushes. Well, oh my god, I remember I wanted it so badly, and now that I have it, I haven't reached for it. It's crazy. I haven't touched it yet. It's brand new. But I like, again, I haven't been using blushes and highlighters at all lately because for work I have to have a mask on because I work in the hospital. I don't even use foundation anymore. I just generally use concealer for my face makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, Sandra Bar Mirage. Oh, interesting. Well, I haven't tried it yet. And I don't know, I haven't heard of this company before. I haven't tried any of the products. So, you know, let me keep it just to try it out and see what I think. And if I like it, the persona identity, anybody who's really into palette, like eyeshadow palettes, would probably know. I expected to like it a lot more than I actually do because everybody was raving about it. I tried it multiple times because I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? I tried this and that and this and that, and for some reason like, I cannot create a good look with it that I'm happy with, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh my god, I'm like cannot talk anymore because it's been so long. All right, Butter London Glitz and Glamour. Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I love it and I'm keeping it. And then we have the Huda Beauty. I have two of them. The Mercury Retrograde, which is stunning. I think they're like almost like cream glitter shades. They are absolutely gorgeous. So I do want to keep this palette. And I think I'll have to keep it here. The Desert Dusk. Like there's a lot of very similar shades to one another, and compared to the other one, the Mercury Retrograde, this one does not bring out that fascination out of me, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. The Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors. It's a keeper. Wonderful, wonderful palette. Just such good quality. Our Aphrodite by Bad Habit. I'm pretty sure it's gonna dupe the, what's it called? The Huda Beauty ones. Yep. Definitely. But it's like super, super dark. So I need to get rid of this one. All right, we have the Dose. I really, really like it. It is magnetic, and then, you know, you can open and close the highlighter and you can kind of rearrange them. So very cool. I like it. I'm keeping it. The Colored Rain. I have actually two more. This is the Vineyard Soiree, and I think I need to get rid of it because I like haven't been reaching for it and it's too dark. And then we have the Buxom, and it's the Soothe Seduction. It's all mattes, and I actually do like it. Keeping that. Nope, does not fit anymore in here. I feel like I need another one of those storage like organizers, but it was so expensive that I really can't justify spending that much money on it. Okay. Maybe I'll just make myself another one. Okay, we have the Colored Rain, the Lovelies, and the Smoke Show. It's like they're both new, I think. I haven't used them at all. They've been sitting for so long in here, so this one I definitely will not be using the Lovelies. It's just like all of the shades are a little bit too dark. Now the Smoke Show I actually might, so I'm gonna keep the Smoke Show and I'm gonna get rid of the Lovelies. The Laura Geller Flirty Friday. Now, I think I'll get rid of it because the theme of the palette is a bit too like dark. Then we have the Zoeva Cocoa Blend. I have a few of the Zoeva ones, and it is hard for me to decide. I definitely want to get rid of some because I have not been reaching for the Zoeva as much as I guess I thought I would. I have the Nude Spectrum. All you can want from nudes here. It has the shimmers and the mattes. I definitely want to keep this palette. But then the Cocoa Blend, I did use once or maybe swatched. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Cocoa Blend. And then the Basic Moment. It's brand new. I think I'll get rid of it too, because I kept the bigger ones. Basically like having the two together in one. I do have the Tarte Teased Pro. It's brand new. I haven't used it. I did keep a few of the Tarte ones that have very similar colors. I think I'll get rid of this, you know, brand new palette. It's a bit scratched out because it's been sitting in there. But other than that, it is pretty new. All right, let's talk about my Too Faced White Peach. I do have another Too Faced somewhere in here. White Peach, I definitely want to keep. It's so beautiful. And oh, the chocolate bar. Oh my god, you guys, it smells so good. I'm still like obsessed with it, but it is super old. It still performs pretty well though, like surprisingly. Some of my favorites. But yeah, I have to get rid of it. You guys, it's almost there. We have two more: Bad Habit, Artistry, and Inferno. So Artistry, it's probably a dupe for one, the Anastasia, I think, or maybe Mario. Oh, I think somebody told me Mario. Don't think I'll be using it. Doesn't have the light matte shade that I'm looking for. And the Inferno though, no, I don't think I'll be using it either. Well, I do have a few of the ColourPop Cosmetics shadows, and this one is the Give It To Me Straight. I wish I found the other ones just so I could kind of see whether, you know, it'll keep all of them or get rid of some and keep some. So this one is the Fame. Oh, okay, the Fame or Fame. Very nice, and again, cool toned. I didn't realize that I have so many cool tone palettes. And then we have the Double Entendre. This palette did survive the last declutter, but I don't think it will survive the current one because it just, like, I don't reach for it. These all look a little bit too yellow for me, the light shades, you know, that would go all over the crease. Now, the Give It To Me Straight one, I mean, they are a bit similar, to be honest with you. And even like that, if you think about it, Fame almost has a bit of combination of both. So you know what? Let me get rid of these two and keep the Fame. Yeah, let's do that. Now, I do want to talk about my Marc Jacobs palettes because I used to be obsessed with Marc Jacobs. I was like, you know, on a hunt for them. And once I got them, again, I should appreciate the fact that I have 4 Marc Jacobs palettes and I should be using them more, but I'm not, and it's probably because they were laying there and I just kind of almost forgot that I have them. Now, so I have the Stiletto Fantasine, Frivolux, and this is, I'm pretty sure this is that limited edition one. They came out for holidays, the Electric. Now, I still really like Marc Jacobs shadows. They really are nice, but they're not like the most blendable ones, at least on my eyelids. So you know, I'm gonna keep this one because I do love all of these colors right here. Unfortunately, I did drop the palette and these two shades, you know, completely got destroyed. I'm happy though with the ones that I have left. Those are actually the ones that I was using anyways. So we're gonna keep the Stiletto. Since that's the only one that I recently was using, we're gonna get rid of the Electric. It has a lot of the shimmer ones that I'm not gonna use, the darker toned shimmers. Now, as for the Frivolux, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one too because it just doesn't call to me. The Fantasine is a bit more challenging because it does have some of the shades that I really like, but and I also remember really liking it initially when I first got it. But I do have palettes that I like a little bit better than these. So yeah, let me just get rid of these three and keep the one that I truly really like. The Clinique, that's the only Clinique palette that I have, all about shadow palette. And it is, whoa, it's brand new. Okay, I haven't tried it, I haven't even swatched it. It's definitely your cooler tone palette that is, you know, very pretty, but again, I haven't tried it, I haven't even swatched it. Should I just don't know if I should keep it or not. Will I be reaching for it? That's like the question that I usually try to ask myself when I'm, you know, decluttering these palettes. I might put it in the declutter bin, and then if nobody wants it, I'll probably put it back in and try to use it and see how it goes. Gilded Nude, Milani. Now, Milani is definitely, like, they know how to make shadows. Such a beautiful palette. I do want to keep this one as well. Like, I just cannot get rid of my two Milani ones that I have. Now, Oakland, this is that natural palette. It's duping the Stila one, the original one that had that kitten shade in it. Although this one that's trying to be kitten is definitely nowhere near close that. Like, Bad Habit is a lot better in duping. Like, Oakland palettes are still pretty good. I tried a few of them, but the Bad Habit was better. These both companies were being sold at that one website that closed down, like that's online store. And I don't think you can get this company, like, or at least maybe they are sold somewhere. I just didn't look hard enough. But I will get rid of it because I, like, again, it's brand new. I haven't used it, and I don't see myself reaching for it as much because of the ones that I like. The palettes that I kept are definitely going to be calling to me more. Moon Dust Urban Decay. It's very pretty. Haven't used it at all. That's the one that would substitute the Too Faced, the one that, you know, that I told you guys that I use for New Year's. Like, the colors are gorgeous. They're so sparkly. The only thing is they are a bit too dark for my lids. Like, basically all of them. It's like we don't have that lighter shade. Even this one seems like it would be a bit too pinky orange, like too dark basically. So I think I will get rid of that one and keep my Too Faced still. Adeline Morin Tarte. This is the one that was limited edition. There are a lot of shades that I would not go for. This is why I think I haven't even been reaching for it, because it's brand new and I don't think I'll be using this palette to its full potential. So let me get rid of it and see if anybody else would prefer to use it. We have the Nabla Poison Garden. I got rid of the other Nabla last declutter during my last declutter. The shadows are pretty good. I haven't tested all of them, so I can't speak, you know, for all of them, but the ones that I tested are very good. But for some reason, I haven't been like reaching for this palette as much as I guess I thought I would. And I cannot even tell you the true reason for it. I just do remember that I wasn't as impressed with it as I thought I would be. So I think I need to get rid of it. Or Complex Sculpture, Future So Bright. Like, very beautiful. But again, it's a bit too dark for me. Like, overall, there's no lighter shade, so I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. Well, it was Essentials 2. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. It's brand new. I haven't tried it, and it's just too dark for me overall. Author Beauty. The palette is called Desert Sunset. Very pretty overall when you look at it, but there's not that one like matte light shade that I usually would like my palette to have, because those are usually the ones that I reach for on a daily basis. Then we have the Wonder Beauty Wanderless Escape. Same story here. This is very pretty, but I know that these colors don't look good on me, so I probably will get rid of that one as well. Vegas Lights Makeup Keep. I do want to keep it.
I'm including one in the giveaway that's currently running, and one I want to keep for myself. It's a very beautiful palette. This is the Juvia's palette that I wanted to get rid of, the Nubian, because again, it's too dark. There's not that one light shade that I'm looking for usually. We have MAC Shiny Pretty Things Party limited edition palette that I bought during one of the holiday events, and I remember I was so excited about it, thought I'm gonna love it, and somehow I only like used it once or twice and never went for it again, which tells me that I probably should get rid of it. Another Essence palette, it's called Halo Berlin, right? Yeah, Hello. Oh yeah, it's a pretty one. I actually do like palettes, like Essence palettes that are like these whiter pants. Like there are multiple of them out there that are, you know, in this format, and they're all usually pretty good. I do want to keep it. I really like this. Oh, the Balm Girl Power. Wait a minute. I don't remember having this. Oh, that's because it's the blushes. Very pretty blushes, but again, I haven't been reaching for blushes as much, and I have plenty to begin with, so it hasn't been used. I'm gonna get rid of it. We have Lime Crime Venus, the original one. There is a lot of drama surrounding this company, and I think I just better get rid of it because I'm not drawn to it right now. Gen Nude Floral Utopia by Bare Minerals. It's actually nice. I do have another Bare Minerals palette that is a lot bigger. Let me get rid of this because it's like brand new, and I can always, you know, put it in a giveaway or something. But the Bare Essentials Bare Minerals is the one that I have, and has a lot of the shades that I absolutely love. It's another cool tone palette that I think, you know, again, I didn't realize that I had that many, but I remember I used to be very drawn to cool tones before. I always thought that they look a little bit better on my lids than the warm tone palettes, but yeah, I do want to keep this for sure. It's a nice palette. Another Bad Habit, the Artistry. Unfortunately, this shade did break and it got all over the palette, so it looks a bit messy. But it hasn't been used. I can't believe I didn't use it because I do like a lot of the shades that are on here. So let me keep it and give it a try. Then we have the LA Girl Nudist. Oh yeah, I do like this one for sure. Let me keep that. The Iconic London. Oh, the blushes again. Yeah, I guess I really ran out of the room in my blush drawer, so... Oh, wait a minute. Why am I putting it? I do want to get rid of it because I'm not going to be using it. Then we have the Kevin Aquan Emphasize Design. Yeah, I love it. Such a good palette. As you can see, I did use a lot of it, so we're going to keep it. I think I'll like at the end of this video, I'll definitely reorganize everything, but for now I'm just kind of putting it where I see has spots. The Gingerbread by Too Faced. Okay, I did use a few of these shades because I got rid of my chocolate bar. I'm gonna keep it because it reminds me of the chocolate bar. You have the Makeup Geek Magnetic, I think it is magnetic palette, like 9-pan, you know, empty palette that I was thinking I'm gonna use with the Colored Rain single shadows that I have. Like, I think I actually do have 9 of them, but I haven't opened them, and I don't think, like, they're very dark. Unfortunately, it just got a little dent. They're like darker than I would like them to be. This is that case where on picture I thought it's going to be one way, And then once it arrived, it was just a bit different. So I'm gonna get rid of all of them, and I'm gonna get rid of, I guess, this magnetic palette, just so that whoever gets it maybe will get the combo and try to fit it in here. Bare Minerals Joyful Color. Brand new, haven't used it yet, and it's all shimmers basically. It is a bit tough because I do like these two shades a lot, and that one and this one. You know what, let me keep it because I feel like I will use it. The Mythos by Bad Habit, trying to do Pat McGrath for sure. Unfortunately, again, it's a damaged shadow that got all over my palette. It looks very pretty, like that green. I wish I could like make it work. As you guys can see, like the shadows are very, very good. They are getting a bit older, but I think I'll keep it because I do like it. Then we have the Neutral Matte. It is getting very, very old. It's in the original one, the original Too Faced palettes that, you know, again, everybody was raving about, but it is so old. Let me get rid of it. I think this should go straight in the trash because it does look a little bumpy, like some with only this one though, but you know, I'm gonna get rid of it anyways, like trash it. The Revolution, like Makeup Revolution, the Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade. It's a beautiful palette, all mattes and just so pretty. I know it's getting old, but I still like it a lot, and I think it still performs very, very well, so I better keep it. I'll take a look at Ulta and see what new products they have from this company because they really are good quality. Cab Cosmetics. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get rid of this one because it's way too dark. Like all the shades are a bit too dark, and it's brand new. It's the Day and Night. Another Essence palette, the Daily Dose of Love. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so cute. I want to keep it for sure. Actually, I want to use it tomorrow. It's adorable. The I Love Revolution Nude Chocolate. Adorable little palette. It does not have like that matte light shade that I usually like, or the very, very deep dark shade. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Now, I did get two of the Maybelline The City Mini palettes because it is so good that I wanted to give this one to somebody. So that's brand new. I'm gonna put it in a declutter. And that's mine. That's, you know, not going anywhere. I really like it, actually. All right, Pacifica. Pink Nudes. I love it. Oh my god, it is so good. Mainly mattes, but very, very good quality mattes. Then we have this one by Becca. It's like Made with Love by Chloe. Is highlighter, bronzer, and blush palette that again has to go. I don't think I'll be using it. Essence Eye Flirt Party Look. Ooh, very nice. Well, I do remember using it, but for some reason I don't like the way either mattes or shimmers perform. I remember that one of the two was not as good as I'd like it to be, so I'm gonna get rid of this palette. And it's pretty big for it to take up room and for me not to like it 100%. We have the Breakfast in Bed by Beauty Bakery. Yeah, this one's gonna go as well because it's way too dark. Brand new still. Cover FX. Okay, another highlighter palette and blush. It is beautiful though, and it's brand new, so it's gonna go just like the rest of those blushes and highlighter palettes. Okay, guys, just a few more. We're like near the end. Beauty by Pop Sugar. That's the only palette that I have from this brand, and I haven't tried it yet, but I think it's worth a try. It really got bad reviews, this company, like their palettes, but I don't know. Something like makes me want to try it because it just looks so cute. Cargo Cosmetics. Namaste in India. I remember they had this theme of like, you know, different countries, like almost like travel theme. This is pretty cute, but brand new and has been sitting there for so long that I will put it in the declutter pile, but it's going to be one of those that if nobody wants it, then I will probably put it back in my collection. I have a few of the Natasha Denona, let's see, the little ones. We have the Peak, Ayana, and the Mini Lila Mini. The Lila Mini has been swatched. Only the blue shade has been swatched. Now, Ayana hasn't been touched, and I don't think I will be touching it because it is, like, I'm not going to be using it. Now, Peak, like, other than this one shade and maybe that one, I'm not going to, like, use it as much. So I think I better just get rid of all of them. Compared to what this drawer looked like, this looks great right now. Then we have the Stila. It's one of those holiday editions. I wonder. I love it. I absolutely love this little palette. I want to keep it. It's just so good. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. 6 Smoky. Brand new in packaging. And I'm pretty sure I'll keep it that way. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put it in a declutter pile because you guys know, like, there's not enough like lighter shades for me to use this palette completely. Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek. A Cupid Cheek Duo is, oh wow, so it has the cream blush and a highlighter. Now this highlighter is a bit too dark for me for sure, even though the cream blush does look pretty good, but again, I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't think I'll be using it much at all. Well, the rest is just like some smaller palettes that I have left in here. We have the high definition glow. Oh god, it was so hard to open. Unfortunately, I got into it a little bit, but I'm gonna get rid of it. It's like still brand new. A Kylie Kitten Baby blush. Oh, why are they so hard to open? Okay, there we go. It is actually really nice. I used to be obsessed with the peach shade blushes, but again, since I haven't been using blushes at all, like maybe once a month, it's just not worth for me to keep these. They're so pretty, and I think somebody else can definitely use them more and, you know, really take advantage of their beauty. This is the Close to Perfect. So both are brand new, haven't touched them yet. And let me go ahead and put them in the declutter. Lila Be Alluring. This one, I remember I really wanted to try it, and I totally forgot that I do have it. So let me keep it and see if I like it at all. The Lower East Side little quad. Oh, it's super cute. I think I'm gonna keep it because it's so tiny, and I might like just take it if I really need to be like have that portable traveling. Same thing with this one. It's pretty tiny that I can just throw in my purse and keep it there. Catrice. Oh, I like this, the single one. Art Colors. Colors, I guess. So pretty. Look at this. Wow. It's that like really nice champagne color, and you see how well it swatches. I feel so bad. Like I'm sad that Catrice is not being sold at Ulta anymore, because that's where I used to get it. MAC Single Shadow Satin Taupe. I like didn't use much. I think I only swatched it. It's not mad that I would use in my crease. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it because I know I'm not gonna be using it. Just a few more to go. I have a few of the cream shadows that I just need to see if I want to keep all of them or what. So Stila definitely makes really nice cream shadows. And we have the Kitten and the Carefree. I do want to keep both of them. They're really nice. The Sydney Grace, it's called Campfire. It's like that taupey shade that you know, you just squeeze it out. But I haven't used it, and I don't think I will be. And as for these two, we have the Studio Makeup Cream and the Cover FX. The Cover FX actually resembles somewhat the Stila one that I kept, but it has a bit of a cooler tone and like that iridescent bluish shade that changes. And then the Studio Makeup is very pretty. It's like gold, but it's very similar to the Kitten. So I think I better just put this in Declutter and keep the other two, the Stila ones. Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe we actually did it. So that's what my drawer looks like right now. It's like half empty. Once I reorganize it, it's gonna look even better. All right, you guys, I cannot believe I did it. My gosh, it took me so long, but I had so many shadows. It's crazy.